Hi YouTubers, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I thought about singing a couple more of my favorite songs. Actually, some of the ones that I want to put out have the esoteric knowledge and teachings that pretty much are the scriptures, but yet the dark and light sides both combine. Hence, my favorite color besides pink is gray, because in order to help the light, I had to learn the dark. So, um, yeah. Anyway, I thought about oh geez, what is it? No, I just lost it too. Well, one of them, because I like Alice in Chains' "Man in a Box," and I like a Stone by, oh doggone it, see, it slipped my mind. Oh, maybe I'll think of it in a minute. Y'all probably know it anyway, but yeah, and it's, you know, literally the song is me. In a sense, because like really I wasn't ever lost in the pages of a dark book because God was always with me, but it is a real dark feeling, you know. So mm, Alice in Chains. My mom's name is Alice, so that's why I'm anyway. And yes, she is in chains. She's literally a practicing witch. She's a Satanist, and so is my oldest sister, and so is my adopted mother, and a lot of people I've been around. So um, I have literally touched two different books, one dark, one light, that were made out of skin in order to read what I had gloves on, but it was pretty gross nonetheless. Gloves to open it once I had the pages open. But that was, oh, it was disgusting, trust me. And where did I find these books? Well, one I found right in my church in our library, closed up in a cabinet that belonged to my pastor. And there were three white oracles, and one, um, it was called, oh, give me a moment. Oh, I'll get back to that. And then I had another thing, and the dark one was out in Billings, Montana when I was 17, along with all the white papers through the lodge that I read, and their blue book coated with the King James Bible and the Webster's First Edition Dictionary, 1921. No other one will decode it. That's the only one. And most of their words have been taken off a line. Luckily, guess what I got in my library bookcase? Yeah, I got that. I got the stuff I need to prove what I'm speaking in black and white. And the people that are striving to make a living off the internet by spreading disinformation, all I can say to you is, I'm coming after you. Oh, yeah, I am. I'll expose you, and it won't take long. All it will take is one giant presentation. Well, I could probably pack it into about a half hour to slay everybody that's doing this baloney. So, and that's coming up, regardless. So enjoy your time while you're playing. And all I got to say to my friends, really trust no man's words. I mean, as far as, yes, you know, you have friends that have God in their heart, or they're decent people, regardless, for some of my followers that don't know that their goodness is God in their heart. Because if it was Satan, that would not be there. So, okay, back on the note for, I mean, any man could give disinformation even if they don't know they're doing it. But for the ones that are striving for the truth within the scriptures, don't listen to any other person aside from what's in your heart. When you're hearing words, you know, and I know a lot of people that do listen like that, but It's just imperative that you don't listen to anybody. Nobody. Nobody has a knowledge base that you don't have within your own self if you're feeling that in yourself. So, and we all have that ability. A lot of us are too angry to calm down and actually connect with that, but it's in there. The whole story's inside our hearts if we're quiet enough, you know? So, um, let's see, what else was I thinking of? Um, yes, although I have God in my heart, I can get very dark. Not murderous dark, but, well, really, very, oh, I fix things. I heal people like that. And I can tell you why and how from any given situation. I don't know, it's just in me. This is what I do. So, um, but I'm just asking you, this isn't for everybody, so take no offense. This is for the ones that are doing this. Do not play with me because I'll get you back. I'm not one of these people that says, oh, I'm a Christian and blah, blah, this or blah. No, 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 no. If you treat me dirty, you step on me in any extreme or anybody I love or anybody that wants to come here and see what the heck I'm up to or saying, you don't argue over here. You don't do that. Doesn't go here. So this is why the world's so screwed up because we don't take time to see exactly what the forethought of somebody to actually um, consider everybody's feelings in the situation and feel them, what's going on. You know, that's a really important thing. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. When I knew somebody else was writing in that book of gematria, that really is it is really a setup for um, the Illuminati set itself up. So in these times, I could come and show you what I wrote when I was 15. Count the years. I'm 60. I'll be 61. So think how long ago before some of these babies, no offense, younger people, please. I'm talking to somebody that's actually could care if I lived or died. They're pretending to be me, so just bear with me. Um, uh, I wrote things so long ago, and there's so much information out there that you can't cover it all up, and yours is brand new compared to mine. Capiche? So, um, gee, what else was I thinking on that note? Yeah, the truth about the scriptures and what everybody feels in their heart, but yet they're spending time, wasting time, going here, going there, and also being me. And this is imperative also because um, the tale goes that this person plays an instrument. Yes, I play the guitar, I play the organ, I play the harmonica, I play the drums. I'm a flautist, a flute. I play the flute. And really anything else, pretty much, except for I'm not really big on things with reeds and I'm not really like a trumpet player, but I can do it. But I mean, excellently, the ones I named there at first, I don't just play one instrument. I know how to play instruments, plural. So even if a person could sing, and even if they could play one instrument, God topped that to prove a point through me because I need to get the words out for the people that need to hear them. and you need to stop getting in my damn way. Now, I do care about you. Don't make me lay you out like a rug. And I'll tell you, your comment with the balls, um, to be a strong person, physically or mentally, you don't have to have balls. And nobody's stronger than God, and I have God in my mind and in my heart, and that's why I'm ferocious. And He did make Satan. So you just keep that in your mind. We can either do this like Tina Turner says, can either do this soft or we can do this rough. That's totally up to you. You know? Rolling on the River. Know that one? So, yeah. Well, on a lighter note, my knee was hurting today, so I didn't do a whole lot of things, and I'm happy. I made a whole bunch of food last night. I made biscuits and gravy, so there's leftover, and if I want some of that, or I think I'm just going to have a sandwich, a salami sandwich, and a glass of milk. So, a big one. A big milk and a big sandwich. So, um, probably with cheese on it. I have part low sodium and low fat American cheese. We have a Llano Lakes here and Bongards cheese. It's some of the best in the world. Talk about melty if you want to melt it on something, or it's the good stuff. Or if you make like a salsa dip with it, it makes like what's that called? Not quesadilla, but queso dip. Yeah, it is so, with the salsa and the cheese in there and nachos. So, and I'm out of pretzels. I love pretzel rods and Philadelphia cream cheese. That's like my favorite thing to eat. I just love it. So, if I could eat soy or nuts, I would even try like the cheeses that they make with that stuff. But I'm not really supposed to have that, so that would just not be a benefit to my health, you know. So I have a thing down below, quite a few videos below, but it's called Mayo Clinic Skincare Test or Skin Allergy Test. Um, I wow, I have so I'm even allergic to toilet paper. Wouldn't that be horrible? It is. I'm allergic to paper and wood, all kinds of plastics, steel, like even my silverware. So if I'm allergic to plastic and wood and what do I do? You see, even my clothing, different things, everything that's in my environment practically, and almost everything other people can eat. It's not cool. You know, it really is horrible. So, but yeah, I got a list of my allergies on that one video. There was only one thing I did forget, I think, on there was cabbage, which I'm allergic to. But I listed like beans, legumes, peas, and all nuts, all soy, um, stuff like asparagus and spinach. I can't have tomatoes, or not supposed to have. But I love pizza, so what do? You know, just I take it easy. Same with like spaghetti or lasagna or stuff like that. Um, you know, I could go on and on. My allergies are just abnormally crazy. And I always said I feel like I'm the precursor for everybody because my skin used to freak out and everything, even when I was a little girl. Well, now I'm seeing people that have more and more allergies all the time. So I'm thinking this is just our environment, and everybody's starting to get feeling not well because of all the poison they're pouring. I mean, just go to one city, and see all the factories just pouring that junk out in our air and in our water, and dead fish and all that crap and garbage on the shores, and oh, it's disgusting. This year our road wasn't bad, but a lot of years the neighbors will get together and pick up trash that's out on the road and stuff, and you know, take it to the landfill, because being that it's out in the country, people think, oh yeah, I can just not get busted if I throw it here, you know. So yeah, it's disgusting, you know, not thinking that if they threw like um, anything that isn't biodegradable, you know, even the paper with the plastic coating on it sticks around for a long time and is really harmful to the environment. And yeah, it's bad. So yeah, we all know that. But I mean, it's worse to thinking you're out in the country. It's beautiful. I walk down to get my mail. All of a sudden, I see somebody's nasty McDonald's bag laying out, you know, or a beer can, or disgusting pigs, you know, all over the place. When I was a little kid, I dropped a gum wrapper one time, and we were in public. Otherwise, I wasn't raised where people really cared, but it stuck with me. And then I taught my children, oh, no, no, you pick that up. Or I'll see somebody in public and I'll say pig, you know, and stuff like that. That's just the way I go, you know. So, well, my maiden name is Colleen, like cleaning your house. So it's a Swedish name. I have no Swede in me. I do have Danish, although in there. Um, Close relation. Dutch, English, Irish, French, blah, 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 all kinds of Native American, um, Spanish, Scotch Irish, Polynesian, um, German, Dane, Czech, all kinds of stuff. A few more, you know. So, anyway, yes, I'm a mutt. Heinz 57. So, yeah. Oh, let's see what else was on my mind. Mostly my message is for the preacher that's reaching a lot of people. God told me to tell you, don't listen to any man. What you're doing is just perfect. And if you take time to do what they're asking you to do, you'd be taking time. So don't consider. I know you're considering. I considered lately, and I know I saw that book. I've seen actually both the books that were referenced for these times. And in fact, I was online 20 years, well, way over 25. The first computer I used was in 1970. It was called Big Blue in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Then I lived in a house that had the first IBM computer in it. And they wrote the first computer game, which I got to play, which was Dungeons and Dragons. And the first one. Um, God, that was fun. That was like even before Zelda. It was similar, but it was even more fun when the dragon came out and you battled it and stuff. It was so cool because that was like way, way new. And then I was around computer boards and learned about. Actually, I've gone into my own computers and fixed things. Um, I've been around control data. which was computer circuits. And then I went to college for software applications. And so if I have to dig my desk out, I have to move my bookcase and set my desk up, put my computer out up in there. And I've even conversed with the Masons via internet, going on, I'm going to say 15 years ago, maybe 13, somewhere around in there, just to tell them that I'm coming after you, so you better start telling everybody the truth, or the truth's going to come out, and this is how it's going to go down, and I have help. So if you don't like it, go yourselves. And I was taught by two Jesuits that were inside Satan's house with their Christianity, teaching me for these times. So, let me see what else. So then I got on Facebook. It's going on, I'm thinking, 9 years. And I've been an activist in a very hard manner, and constantly. So, and even when I was in college, I was getting in touch with the CDC because they screwed me over and won't admit it. They actually literally gave me a disease. But that's another story. And I have the paperwork on it. And they hid the paperwork, but I have hard copies because I printed it out on my computer in school. And then I was in government pages and different things, and talking to legislators and governors and different people, trying to make shit happen for the good of people. So, also making Christian friends. So, only woman and the nicest woman. It's hard for her to be kind to me because she is a woman of color, and her society, even reaching out on me and her other friends in that area, make it hard on her. But she's not too shy, but she just kind of in between. Well, I'm the kind of person, if you're sitting on the fence and you're not sure what side you're on, I can do one or two things. I can grab you and pick you up and help you, or I can kick you over onto the other side. So if you're on the fence, you really got to decide what side you're going to jump on, because Christians are, and a true Christian doesn't, they yeah, they might yell, they might get angry, but they're not crass. You know what I mean? Like talking about how big somebody's balls are, how rude. And these are men of God leading people. Oh, my balls are big. Well, I got big tits, so that must make me a hell of a woman. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. So what? You people, that's crass. So don't tell me, if you got God in your heart, you wouldn't even dream of speaking like that when you were trying to teach somebody. That might be funny to a teenage mind or somebody that actually has alcohol in their system. And don't take offense. Been there, done that. I'm just telling you like it is. So if you think that you're teaching anybody of God anything, you won't be doing it like that. You hear me swear, but it seems a little different. It's a little different. And it is. So when you get that feeling, it's like, whoa, or even it's a funny or odd. It's the oddness that it's off putting. It's called being crass. Looking up how big somebody's balls are in gematria. How sick can you get? Even if it were there, and it should never be anyway, even within your numbers, what it's got to dimensions is your your waist too, or your shorter legs? Does it tell me how short your legs are? You know, or how big around your head is? Do you see? You get my point? That's intolerable. Don't tell me that you're a Christian man and you're talking like that and acting like that. That don't go like that. You better retract that crap. All of it. I'm coming after you. The hell with this. I'm not going to say the hell with you because I'm giving you a chance to just cut this crap now. You better find out what really is strong. And it doesn't take a man to be strong, and it doesn't take a man to be wise or good or be a leader. So you better get up straight. I'll help you up. And I won't embarrass you. But if you continue this, you're going to find out just how strong, smart, and badass I am with God in my heart. You'll find this shit out the hard way. So I'm not sitting still for it. I've been a busy girl for many decades just for this. Get that straight. You're going to find out who's who. You want to see? Want some? Don't make me want some because I just might come and visit you. You would not be able to stand before me without being ashamed. So you just keep that in mind. I can do whatever I want to do. I can go anywhere in a heartbeat. Do you understand that? All I got to do is ask and it'll be done. I can make it so. And the line of David, my son, part of his name is David. I have a Luke, Jonah, and a John, David. And yes, that's significant, isn't it? With this little game we're all playing. Guess who told me how to name my children that? Could you ever imagine? Yeah, that's the guy. So, yep, that's called Almighty. You'll find out what Almighty is. I'm going to show y'all. Number one, what true love is. Number two, just how strong I am inside. I roar. You have no idea the way my blood feels when I see bullshit. I'm roaring inside. It's like, okay, I'm going to use my brain, I'm going to use my heart, and I'm coming after you. I'm going to slay you. You got that? So, everybody else, I hope you're having a wonderful night. And I'm going to be back to singing some songs that actually I'm going to pick some stuff that's going to help some people's hearts and show you what really I feel is important for all of us to know in these times. So, um, I don't want to leave you on a rotten note, so I'll stick around for a minute. I get so pissed, you know. And physically, I'm not afraid of anything. I can be startled, but that could be dangerous. So, and I am very strong and very quick and very adept. So, if anybody wants to be mean, don't be mean on here and don't make your stupid videos. Come and visit me. We'll either work this out one way or another. I don't care. And you'd be surprised. I honestly, and this is the honest to God truth, and I don't know why, because I know I don't have a mean look in my eye unless I want to. But I have never met anybody that isn't afraid of me when they meet me in person, and I don't know why that is. Do you? Can anybody tell me? Because I surely don't know, but you would know. So when I stand in front of men and they can't hold their head up in front of me, there must be a problem, right? Yes, there's a problem. Men aren't doing it right. That's the problem. And if they weren't taught or they don't know or they're actually totally my adversary, either way, I don't care about that either. In fact, I hunted down the biggest adversary so I could stick a boot up its ass. So, and I've been like that for a long, long time. So, I'm not bragging, I'm telling you. And Andrea, no, the badass Barb never goes. I sing sweet songs, but my blood's boiling inside like fire when it comes to people being hurt in this world by others that think that they can just do that and get away with it and nothing's going to happen to them because you have to pay to play. Some of us have already paid and I don't play. So you really better consider people. Um, could this possibly be the end of mankind? Honestly, look how filthy the world is. You know, it's beyond me. I can hardly stand it. I hate it. I really hate it. I mean, it's a beautiful world, but it's disgusting all the same. So, well, I'm going to let you go. I hope that's a little brighter note. This needed to be said, so if anybody's going to be offended, I guess it was meant to be. But if you take my advice, and I'm telling you, I can prove everything I'm saying. Don't make me pull out my paperwork because if I do, I'm naming names. Don't make me embarrass you. Walk away while you can. So, everybody, hey, Richard, what song can we both sing? Let me know. How about Troubled Water or Boxer? Do you know that song by Simon and Garfunkel? That is such a good song. That's not a good song for my voice, but it would be for yours. But Troubled Water is good. Let me think. What else? Um, Chicken Cherry Cola. I love that song. I love Savage Garden. They're good. So, okay, I don't want to. Oh no, I went over 33. Now I got to go further, just a little further, because I don't want to insult my friend. So, our friend. you know. Okay. So I got to wait just a little bit. I'll wait till 34. That's when I had to get a divorce while I actually went and got a legal separation, so I didn't have the ramifications of somebody crappy in my life. So it's almost there. I love you all. Thank you for being here. And wow, life's a stressful thing, isn't it? We'll be okay. We'll work this out together. We can do this. Think of a song the whole world could sing. And what would it sound like if everybody sang it for 24 hours or even 42? Wouldn't that be phenomenal? Love y'all. Good night. Good day.